G'day guys, welcome back to another week of building the Vanguard Models gun brig adder. This week we're going to get the second layer of planking finished, which is step 37. It says to do 4 layers of planking from the top and taper those. It actually shows the front here severely tapered. I tried doing that on the other side, I'll show you in a minute, and I found that I was getting a strange bulge happening. So I ended up, after that 4 planks, switching the way I was doing it, and it came out quite well in the end. So I'll do exactly the same thing. I'll do the 4 planks, and then as I did myself, I'll start from the bottom and work my way up to meet up. Yeah, and then once we do that, we've got the rudder to make, which won't happen this week. We'll get this side of planking done first. As I said, I've already done the planking on the other side. I had tape over the bulwarks so I didn't get any CA glue on there by mistake. It hasn't come out too bad. This still needs a little bit of putty and a bit more sanding just to smooth it out for when it gets painted, but overall it hasn't come out too bad at all. So I'll get the planks ready and we'll start on the other side. Okay, the first 4 planks will be tapered quite severely. I'll make a mark about 80mm back from the end. And get a ruler to work out where I'm cutting from. As you can see, I've only left, you can't see, I've only left about 2mm at the front there. I'm going to do this lightly to start with, because otherwise it'll pull out of position and make a mess of it. Okay, so that's tapered. Let's give it a bit of a sand. Okay, with these the tapering goes towards the top of the ship. I'm just going to start off putting a bit of CA glue on the first bit of it. No need to actually pre-bend these planks. At the stern of the ship, I've been leaving these all full size, no tapering them down, and that seemed to work just fine. Just realised one thing I forgot to do, cover up this top part with tape. So I'll do that before we go any further, because I don't want to get any CA glue on there by accident. The second plank I trimmed up just the same as the first one. Always great when you glue yourself to the ship. Stand off, that'll be fine. I'm trying different camera angles to see what works best. I got a new camera mount and it's giving me a few more options as to where I can place it. So once I get a handle on what works best, hopefully the video should improve. This will be sanded down at the end as I have on the other side. That's 3 of the first 4 planks. I'll do the fourth one myself, and then when I come back we'll start from the bottom. Okay, now we're starting from the keel line up. I've already trimmed the front of that plank so that it fits in correctly at the front. It should just fit in like that. Clamp it in position there because this is twisted to follow that line. So I'll give that a couple of minutes to set, and then we'll keep going. Okay, this will be where the next, or the first of the steelers will go. So I want it to sit 5 mil below that last plank. Just makes it easier when we're making the steeler. Put some glue in there. Okay, just doing these steel planks. Just put it forward to roughly where it needs to go. Look at the point where it's the full width, and then we literally just have to cut it from that point. Back. That'll fit in nicely. Okay, so I'll do the next one on my own, and then we'll come back for the next plank. And just working on the next plank. Just got to work out where we need to cut the angle. That's about right. Okay, I'll do the next couple of planks and then I'll come back. Because we've now fully met up the top and bottom of the planking, we're going to have to cut it, the next plank at each end. So I've done this end, Now I just need to run it down to the end. Work out where it's going to stop, which will be there. And where the widest part fits. So then I just have to cut it between those two spots, which I'll do. Okay, I've got that end trimmed up now. Put this in first. Okay, I reckon we've got 2 more planks to go, so I'll do one of those and then I'll be back. Okay, this little spot we have left is smaller than a normal plank, so I just took a bit of scrap and it's roughly got it to the correct shape. Okay, so I'll just let this dry and then we'll start sanding it. Okay, firstly I'm just going to be starting with a rougher grit, about 120 grit. Main areas around the stern here, it's a little bit rough, and then there's a couple of planks that sit a fraction of a millimetre higher than the other, so we just need to get that all flat. Then we'll go back through and any gaps we have, put putty in there, wood putty, and then we'll sand again, and we'll keep doing that until we get a really smooth surface for when we paint it. So I won't show all the sanding because it'll get boring pretty quickly, so I'm just doing it by hand. So I'll keep going with this, and then we'll come back when we apply the first layer of putty. Okay, so we've got this sanded now. It's actually really smooth. It's just all we're going to be really filling is gaps. A few gaps that are in the between the planks. Rather, I've just got a few of them, so I'll fill those, and once it's dry we can use a lighter grade sandpaper just to rub it back. All I'm using is a non-shrinking wood filler. This one's walnut, just because it's a similar colour, not that it'll matter because it's all going to be painted anyway. This is going to take a little while, so I'll go ahead, complete it, let it dry, and then we'll come back. Okay, this is now ready to sand, as I've done on the other side. It's perfectly smooth. Now ready for painting. Actually took me about 40 minutes to get that side sanded. So I'm not going to show you everything. Just using 120 grit on this. Once I actually stop filming, I'll be taking this outside and doing it because it creates a lot of dust. When I finished with the 120 grit on the other side, I went over it with 1,000, and that just made it nice and smooth. That's getting there nicely. As I said, it took me about 40 minutes to get the other side right. So I'll probably take something similar on this side. So what I'll do is I'll come back once this side's done. Okay, that's the sanding all done on both sides. It's actually come out really smooth. Took me about 40 minutes again. So it's an hour and 20 minutes to get the whole ship completed. Okay, so I did finish off with 1000 grit paper just to get that nice smoothness. One thing I found much easier is planking from the bottom up for the majority. I only do those first 5 planks at the top tapered, and then you come up from the bottom. It handles that bow really nicely. Okay, coming up in the next video we'll be filing off the back of the ship, getting ready for the stern post. I believe we'll also step 40, make up the stern rudder post assembly, and then we'll also be adding this part to the stern, as well as making the rudder itself, and then we'll be painting the ship. I'm not sure if it doesn't look like we add the rudder to the ship yet though. Oh, yes we do, sorry. Yeah, we add the rudder to the ship, then we paint it. So that'll probably be all we'll get done in the next video. So thanks for joining me, and hope to see you next time. Cheers.